Hey folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out DPlus bonus dice. Now this dice set is not currently available. It will be crowdfunding on Kickstarter sometime in 2024. So everything that you're about to see here is most definitely subject to change. Now this dice set, my copy anyway, came with 10 dice. And this bonus dice set is proudly made by an indie artist and available only at thegamecrafter.com. But as I mentioned, it'll be crowdfunding through the Kickstarter process at some point. As far as what comes in the tin, it's this card, which is just a descriptor, and then these 10 dice. Whether or not you get more dice in the actual, retail version or the crowdfunded version is, remains to be seen. But these dice are intended to be used as a reminder to never forget to add your proficiency bonus, attack bonus, and damage bonuses. Simply pick the appropriate dice and throw it into your dice pool. For help, please see our video and there's the link there. So as an example, let's say that your DM tasks you with, rolling for a stealth check. Normally, at least in D&D, you would roll a d20 and add various modifiers to it. So let's say that I rolled a lousy 4 for my stealth check. But hey, I've got all this extra stuff that I should be factoring in as well. For example, I'm a ranger, so my dexterity modifier might be probably like a +3, if I had to guess. So I might have this +3 off to the side as a reminder that I've got that bonus. I also might be proficient in stealth, in which case I also would gain a +4 to that roll as well. And let's say that I remembered to cast Pass Without Trace before the encounter, which would give me a +10 to my stealth as well. So all of these combined, 7, 11, 21. So that would probably get me a lot farther on my stealth check than a measly 4. And, sometimes when the DM asks you to roll something, he might be doing something behind the scenes, and, it's very easy to forget all the different modifiers that you might have. Oh, and by the way, I've got these boots that give me an extra +1 to stealth, or, let's say you're in combat, and you forget that you might have like a +2 to your sword, to your attack, or to your melee attack, that kind of thing. So you can use these dice to help you remember certain bonuses that you would normally get from your gear and other, like abilities and the like. Now, one thing I will just comment on, again, this is prototype, but this is more just feedback to the developer. Each of these dice are the same on each side. This is a +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, it's just a weird design choice that all of the sides of these dice are the same. I honestly would have gone for something maybe on 5 of the dice, a +1 on the one side, then a +2, then a +3, then a +4, because you're more often going to be getting items or bonuses that give you +1 or +2 rather than +10 to something. I mean, Pass Without Trace is pretty unique as far as abilities go, whereas getting a +1 to your sword and a +2 to your boots and another +1 to this thing over here, your cape, that's more common. And let's say you've got 2 or 3 items that give you +1 to something. I mean, I suppose you could use the +3, but then you have to remember that +3 encompasses these 3 things. I would have liked to have seen, again, maybe 5 or 6 of these dice go from +1 to +6 on the different dice faces. That way I could do +1, +1, +1, +1 as I needed to. Because when am I ever going to need, a 6-sided die with all +10s on? It just doesn't make any sense. So I wish the dice faces were more unique. Rather than just a static value. That way I can adjust these values as necessary. Now on the official website, and this is just my die, this does not come with it, my set here came with 10 dice, but I was looking on the linked website. There's actually 12 dice on there, and I think I saw like a +15 and a +20, which did not come in my set. So I don't know if that was just a misprint on the Game Crafter's side of it, or the developer decided to remove that, or if this +15 and +20 die was like unique to like a special edition. I don't know. These are things that you'll definitely want to check out when you go to visit the campaign whenever it does launch on Kickstarter. I'll put a link in the below description for you. Again, that was DPlus bonus dice. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.